News, 2024. Location, Colón Municipality, Entre Ríos, Argentina.
On Tuesday, October 29th, a protest took place at the Colón Municipality in Entre Ríos, Argentina, organized by parents who accused the local child and adolescent welfare department of abuses and poor practices. The demonstrators demand intervention from Mayor Luis Walser and the judiciary to ensure adherence to legal agreements that would allow children to have contact with their parents. The parents accuse the authorities of harassment and manipulation of the situation. The parents report instances of psychological and physical abuse of children in residences, with claims that department staff imposed restrictions without medical justification. One mother presented evidence of injuries sustained by her children while under state custody but fears her complaints may not be addressed. In an earlier interview, Criminologist Alejandro Ponce highlighted the importance of protecting children's rights and called for swift judicial intervention to prevent psychological harm and further victimization. He also questioned the effectiveness of the judicial process in these cases and urged stronger commitment from judges and prosecutors to ensure the protection of minors. In a case that has sparked debate in the legal community, a family in Colón has raised concerns over alleged irregularities in the process that led to the separation of their youngest daughter. The family claims that the procedure initiated by the local child and adolescent welfare department lacks sufficient evidence and contains inconsistencies in official documents. According to the father, the case began when a girl in a group home disclosed an incident to her peers, who then reported it to the home's director. The director subsequently involved the child welfare department, which filed a complaint against the parents. That same day, operations were conducted at the family's residence without an official search warrant. During this process, personal belongings, including electronic devices and personal documents, were confiscated. The father alleges that the process is rife with inconsistencies, including delays in the official filing of the complaint and a lack of documented procedures. Furthermore, he asserts that the child has had no contact with her parents since the initiation of the process, in violation of Article 1 of Law 27.000, which mandates a maximum 3-month period for re-establishing parent-child contact in similar situations. In their statements, the parents underscore the critical role of the family environment in children's development and question the actions of the institutions involved, which, according to them, fail to provide adequate support and protection. They also expressed frustration with the judicial response, claiming their rights were violated when they were penalized for making the situation public on social media. The case remains open, and the family awaits a resolution that would allow them to reunite with their daughter.
The following testimonies highlight the difficulties faced by several parents.
One mother described how she was separated from her children based on allegations of domestic violence, despite the absence of a medical examination to confirm any injuries. She presented evidence that her son's inflamed vein in his eye, which appears when he is stressed, was mistaken for a sign of abuse. The mother emphasized that her parenting was aimed at guiding her children without violence and called for a compassionate approach to evaluating these cases. Another parent recounted the moment her daughter was taken away. She stated that she was never given prior notice by the director of a child care facility before her daughter was taken to the Child Protection Office. She and her husband struggled to find out their daughter's whereabouts and were denied the opportunity to speak to her directly. Months have passed without any contact, causing the family significant emotional distress. In another case, a mother explained that her 7 children were removed from her care under questionable circumstances. She alleged that workers from the welfare department entered her home without a judicial order and confiscated her children, who were reportedly promised sweets and other treats if they complied with the staff rather than their parents.
The families involved demand a thorough review of each case, claiming they are subjected to an ongoing persecution that lacks procedural fairness and transparency. They call for an end to these alleged abuses of power, citing the irreversible psychological harm inflicted on children due to unwarranted separation from their families.